RHOP fans are fed up. Are Gizelle, Bryant and Ashley Darby finally losing the audience? If you've spent even 5 minutes on social media lately, you already know the streets of Bravo Twitter, YouTube comments, and Reddit are buzzing about one question: are fans finally tired of Gizelle, Bryant and Ashley Darby on The Real Housewives of Potomac? Now let's be clear, Gizelle and Ashley have been two of the main engines of drama on RHOP since the very beginning. Without them stirring the pot, asking messy questions, and pushing storylines forward, the show probably wouldn't have become the cultural moment it is today. But lately, baby, the audience is starting to whisper. And those whispers are turning into full-blown, "Bravo, please do something about this cast," conversations. So what exactly is going on with RHOP fans right now? Let's break down the tea. The Gizelle problem. Where is your storyline? Gizelle Bryant has always been known as the self-appointed investigator of Potomac. If there's drama, Gizelle is going to ask about it. If someone has a rumor, Gizelle is going to bring it up. If someone tries to keep a secret, well, Gizelle will probably bring that up at dinner. That's why fans originally loved her. She was funny, she was shady, and she wasn't afraid to start mess. But now a lot of viewers are asking a different question. Why does Gizelle talk about everybody else but never her own life? Over the past few seasons, fans have noticed something interesting. Gizelle spends a lot of time discussing other people's relationships, marriages, and rumors, but we rarely see much happening in her own romantic life. Yes, we've seen her daughters. Yes, we've seen her house renovations. But the Real Housewives formula usually requires something deeper: personal vulnerability, relationship drama, or a major life storyline. And fans are starting to say Gizelle hasn't delivered that lately. One fan wrote online, "Gizelle wants everybody else to be transparent while she's running the show like a producer." Oop. And when the internet starts accusing you of producing the show instead of living your life on it, that's when the conversation gets serious. Ashley Darby. Messy, but is it the right kind? Ashley Darby has always been the wild card of Potomac. From the moment she joined the show, Ashley had drama surrounding her marriage, her friendships, and her ability to stir chaos at the worst possible time. Remember when she used to casually drop bombs at dinner? Those moments made RHOP legendary. But now the audience feels like Ashley's storyline has become a little confusing. For years, the biggest part of Ashley's life on the show was her complicated relationship with her ex-husband Michael Darby. That marriage produced some of the most controversial moments in RHOP history. But after their separation and divorce storyline, viewers expected Ashley to enter a new chapter. Instead, some fans feel like her story has been floating around without direction. There have been moments that caused headlines: questionable flirtations, strange rumors, awkward situations with friends, but none of it feels like a fully developed storyline. Some fans are asking, is Ashley bringing drama, or just random chaos? Because there's a difference. Reality TV needs drama that moves the story forward. When the drama feels scattered, audiences sometimes lose interest. And RHOP fans are very vocal when that happens. The green-eyed bandits debate. Another major part of the conversation involves the famous RHOP alliance known as the Green-Eyed Bandits. For years, Gizelle Bryant and Robin Dixon operated as a duo that many fans either loved or absolutely hated. Their friendship was strong, their commentary was shady, and together they had a powerful influence on the show. But when Robin's role on the show changed, it left Gizelle standing alone in that dynamic. Now viewers are watching closely to see how Gizelle navigates the show without that partnership being as central as it once was. Some fans believe the old alliances made the show feel too divided into teams, which created repetitive arguments season after season. And when a reality show starts repeating the same fights, fans start asking for something new. Fans want a cast refresh. If you've followed the Housewives franchise long enough, you know this cycle happens all the time. Fans start loving certain cast members. Then after several seasons, viewers begin to feel like the cast has become too comfortable. And suddenly everyone starts tweeting the same thing: "We need new housewives." That's exactly what's happening with RHOP right now. Some fans aren't necessarily saying Gizelle and Ashley must be fired immediately. But they are saying something different. They want fresh energy, new personalities, new friendships, new rivalries. Because when new housewives join the show, it forces the entire cast to change their dynamics. And that's when reality TV becomes unpredictable again. But let's be honest, Gizelle and Ashley know how to make TV. Here's the funny part of this whole conversation. The same fans dragging Gizelle and Ashley online are often the same ones watching every single episode. Why? Because both women understand the assignment. Gizelle knows how to deliver shady one-liners in confessionals. Ashley knows how to walk into a party and casually drop a rumor like she's ordering a cocktail. These moments are part of what made RHOP explode in popularity. So even when fans complain, producers know one thing. Drama keeps the ratings alive. And both Gizelle and Ashley are very good at creating drama. The real question, can RHOP reinvent itself? At the end of the day, the issue might not be about any single housewife. It might be about the show itself. After many seasons, RHOP has built a strong identity, witty shade, sharp arguments, and unforgettable reunion moments. But the audience always wants evolution. They want new relationships, new conflicts, new personalities, and sometimes that means shaking up the cast. The big question Bravo producers are probably asking right now is simple. Do we keep the veterans, or do we risk a full cast refresh? That decision could determine the future of the franchise. Final thoughts. Potomac still has the crown, but fans are watching. Even with all the complaints, The Real Housewives of Potomac remains one of the most entertaining shows in the entire Housewives universe. The humor is sharp, the shade is legendary, and the arguments are always unforgettable. But fans are paying attention now more than ever. If the show wants to keep its crown, it may need to surprise the audience again. Whether that means new housewives, new alliances, or completely unexpected storylines, one thing is clear. The RHOP fandom is watching, and they are not afraid to say exactly what they think. And if there's one thing we know about Bravo fans, it's this. When the viewers start demanding change, producers eventually listen.